rattlesnake hunting, and we got some fangs in your face coming up for y'all.
Fangs in your face. Subscribe now.
Hey, before we get started, a big thank you to some of my big supporters. Hey, Dan McCarty, thank you so much, brother. Hey, Paul Breslin, thank you so much, Paul. Sean Black, of course, Sean Black, our constant, our steady, our rock. Big Sean, thank you, bro. Hey, and Austin Smith, thank you so much, Austin, for all that you do for Venom Central. Hey guys, so what do you think of the new logo shirts? I think they came out really cool. The other one that we have available, the one, it's called the all over shirt. It's for the young hipsters, and it's like got the big prints all over it. I'm a little too old to wear that kind of stuff, but it is definitely badass. So check them out. Go to venomcentral.org and you can order through our .org and get some of our merch. What's up, Venom Squad? Hey, as much as you guys love to hear me talk and you love seeing my beautiful face, we're gonna make this a short one today. Hey, so we're gonna get right to it, but we've got some incredible, I mean, there is some humdingers, fangs in your face. I fed some of the big Bushmasters and they came out extraordinary. Pay attention to the, I call him the zombie Bushmaster because he's totally in blue. And he locks on, man, and lights that thing up, totally blind and still very efficient. It's really cool. And also I did some field stuff a couple weeks ago, and so we're gonna pop that in there. And hey, I've had several people asking me about tin spots and trying to set up a tin spot and how to find snakes. And I'm gonna tell you, like, I've got 2 or 3 really good ones, and of course mine are all on private property, and I set them up myself many years ago, so they produce. But let me tell you, let me give you a couple good tips on setting up a little tin spot for yourself so you can see snakes in the wild. I always set my tin spots up, I mean, close to water is always good, something kind of close to a water source, but I set them up on the seams. Now, what I mean when I say the seams of habitat, like a big field adjacent to a woods, a big field adjacent to a swamp. And I try to keep them away from where there's a lot of people around. So, I mean, because, you know, you get people interacting in places and the snakes will be less abundant. If it's more natural, the better. So try to find them spots, set them up on the seams. And I do a little trick that I do for my tin spots is I'll set sheets of tin out and I'll layer them. I'll stack them on top of each other, okay? And I'll put sticks in between them, or I'll put like some ridge vent in between them to create a space. And I build like little snake condos, okay? They'll be like, some of them I'll do 3 and 4 high, some I'll just do 1 single sheet, but I also set them up in different areas. Like if I'm setting up in a tree line, I'll set some inside the tree line so they're in shaded areas. And I call that my cold tin. And a lot of times if a snake is in blue or if a snake is in shed, it'll retreat to that cold tin in the shade and it'll stay there. It's a delicate time for them when they're blind and, you know, so they hold up and they hide. But then I'll set some out where the sun gets it in the morning and it warms that tin up and the snakes will come up and come there to warm up. And it's always good for the springtime. Springtime hunting is always the best, hitting your tin spots. So just a few quick pointers for you guys if you want to set up a little tin spot for yourself. And remember, hey, leave the snakes where you found them. Leave them where you found them. That's where they belong. And once you get a good viable spot, you can always go back and see them all the time. Because a lot of times the same snake will return to that same tin year after year. And it's kind of like having a pet that lives in the wild. So, but hey, respect wildlife, enjoy it. But hey guys, enough of this. Let's get to some field video. Oh, you know what? One more interesting fact about this video coming up. Now this canebrake that I found, it was a young adult male. And he was just so freaking gorgeous. This snake was a smoker. I mean, if I was still working with canebrakes, I'd be like, I don't know, that's a tough one. I might want to I might want to breed him, but he was so beautiful. And I found him under the same piece of tin that I found a female canebrake under several weeks back. And I hunted around for her and couldn't find her. But same piece of tin, just another snake. And what I think happens is in the spring and in the fall, the crotalus horridus, what they do is females, if they're pheromonic, they leave a trail. Okay, and the males will pick up on that trail, a scent trail, and they'll follow females. The first snake I found, we're gonna pop both videos in there. You'll see it's a female, okay? And she probably shed her skin and she moved on. And that male picked up on that trail and he followed her to that tin. And that's what brought him there. So it's kind of interesting. I once watched a female canebrake cross a section of road. This was several years ago. And it was at night, and this was in the fall, during the fall breeding. And I swear to God, the same spot, same place, 2 hours later, I found 2 males crossing the road at the same exact spot. I'm talking about a road that's 30 miles long and in the same area. So then females lay down that pheromonic trail and the males are hot on it. But I think that's the case here with this male showing up the same tin. But it's neat stuff. You guys go ahead and enjoy this field stuff and stay to the end because the fangs in your face is just spectacular this time. All right, guys, I'm flipping some tin today, and this tin has got just a huge colony of fire ants on it, but sometimes there's a snake under here. So let's just take a look and see. Oh yeah, look, there's a little baby black racer right there. Let's see if I can get my hands on him. And he got ants all over him. Come here, buddy. Let's shake them ants off of you. All right. He's sitting right on a fire ant mound. Get him out here where we can see him. Pretty little black racer. And of course he's pooping all over me. But first snake of the day. Little juvenile black racer. He's in good health too. He's a pretty little guy. He is black as an ace of spades, boy. He's cold. It's early morning. It's only about 7:30, 8 o'clock. So he's really chilly. So he's not on the move. And I got fire ants all over me. I'm gonna put this guy back on his tin and we're gonna let him go. There you go, buddy. Go on, get back under there. All right, turn it on, we find another snake. I'm peeling through one of my tin piles here, and check out this beautiful little copperhead. We just flipped him. He's in between the sheets. Oh, he's a spunky little guy, ain't he? Got a nice aberrant pattern to him. It's just a little youngster. He's deep in shed. And I put these tins in here years ago. I like them in the cold spots because snakes will migrate to them when it's cold. Let's get him over here where we don't lose him. There we go. Hey, buddy, be still. Hold up now. There you go, buddy. Just hold your ground there, big guy. He's a spunky little dude, ain't he? A little baby southern copperhead. Probably about 14 inches. And he ain't playing. He wants to bite me. Little Keysterdon contortrix. He's like, I'm gonna get you on your boot, Will. All right, buddy, we're gonna let you go on your way. All right, let's let him go on his way, and we're gonna flip this piece, and there may be another one underneath it. Nope, just him. We'll work through here and find a few more. Let's put this tin back real gentle. Our little copperhead's right there. He'll crawl right back up under there. We'll be careful not to step on him. But cool, second snake of the day. See if we can find a few more. I just made another stop here today at one of my tried and true tin spots. And we're gonna try to hold this camera and go through this tin while I'm doing it, but it's not that easy. Let's see if we got anything underneath this one. Okay, nobody home there. Let's try this side. Alright, damn ant mounds have taken over everything. But I always turn up a canebrake or a copperhead or something here. Put my hands on it. Oh, there went something. Probably a little skink. But we've got some more pieces to go through over here. Let's try this one. Nobody home here. Go over and try this one right here. Nobody home there. We're gonna turn something up here in a minute. I can feel it. It's a nice cool morning. And a lot of time these ridge vents that I set out here many years ago produce snakes. It's a nice cool morning, and if there's a snake in the area, he's gonna be around here somewhere. All right, let's try this one right here. Oh yeah, yeah. There we go. Look at that. Oh, that is a smoker. Oh, that's a beautiful canebrake. Oh boy. Man, that is a pretty canebrake. That is an adult male. Man, he is gorgeous. Wow. You know what? I'm gonna lift this piece of tin right here real quick. Make sure there ain't nothing under it before I start monkeying with this snake. Okay, nothing there. Oh no, come here, big boy. Come over here, big boy. Wow, that is a pretty canebrake. Wow, that thing is gorgeous. It's nice and cold, so look at the rattle on that guy. Holy smokes. That is a good looking canebrake. What a gorgeous, gorgeous rattlesnake. And I was at this spot a few weeks ago and found a female here. And she didn't have no rattle. And I'll tell you, so she's probably in the area. We just got to get around and hunt for her. We'll find her. Something to bring this male over here. And he's fresh out of shed. He got a big old rattle on him. He is absolutely stunning. What a beautiful canebrake. Clean as a whistle. Get him out here where we can get a better look at him. Hey, you hold up right there, buddy. There you go. You hold your ground right there. Man, he got a big old string on him, don't he? That's definitely a male. Young male. He's probably about 3.5 foot, maybe. I don't want to get too close to him because he'll definitely tag you, even though he's cool. Let's set him out here a little bit. Hard to do this by myself. Camera work and snake work. There we go. Get him on something flat. All right, big guy. We can get him to hold up. There we go. There's the strike. Now he's buzzing. He's like, I've had enough of your fooling with me. There we go. Wow. That is an awesome animal. Beautiful adult male canebrake. I knew I'd find something at this spot this morning. You know what? There is ants covered all over that tin. I better move him to another spot. Let's move him somewhere a little more friendly. Get over here, Bubba. Yeah, that's a good one. Well, we're gonna put this guy back right where he was. Let him get up under his tin. And I'm gonna keep hunting because I know that female is in this area. There you go, buddy. You go ahead and get that way. Come on, we'll put you right back where you were. He's hook-wise too. All right, big guy. I hate monkeying with him and disturbing him this much, but I want to make sure he's right back where he belongs. Underneath this piece of tin right here. I'm gonna put it right back how it was. Just like that. And watch, he'll retreat right under there. There he goes. Very good. Go home, buddy. Thanks for sharing some time with us. There you go. He'll work his way right back under there. All right. Awesome. What an awesome find. Great find for today. That is a smoker. Beautiful canebrake. Hey, don't go nowhere. Fangs in your face is coming right now. Okay guys, we're going to start out today with a nice treat for y'all. We're going to feed some of our big Bushmasters. And the secret to feeding the big ones is you got to bring them to you. You want to lure them into you. You want them to hit on a heat signature and follow that prey item. And now she's alert. She felt some vibration. And here she comes. She's picking up a heat signature. And there it is. Oh, once they lock onto a heat source, they come in like rockets. That's a good girl. Okay guys, we have another very large female Lachesis stenophrys here. And we need her to pick up a heat signature on this rat. And there she goes. And we need to bring her over to us. Oh, yeah, yeah, that was picture perfect. And that's the way you feed these big ones, y'all. You want to bring them into you. You don't want to reach into them. Let them find that heat source and let them lock in on it and let them come get it. That's their natural process. Very nice. That is one big old female right there. You can see there's a box back there with the holes covered up. I got the big male in that box blocked off so she can eat in peace. But that was very, very nice. Alright, y'all. We're going to feed a few more Bushmasters for you guys. And I'll tell you, I'm doing this during the day today. And normally, I don't feed Bushmasters during the day. Oh, she's coming in hot. Here she comes. Oh, that a girl. Get that thermal bobbin. Lock in on your heat, girl. Light it up. Come on. There we go. Very nice. And like I was saying, oh, look at a Venom. Oh, Venom and immediate blood. Look at that. That is awesome. I normally don't feed Bushmasters during the day, but I'm getting ready to take a little motorcycle trip, and I thought, well, I'll go ahead and film a little bit of feeding some Bushmasters. And I was out in the field a few days ago and found a couple of really neat rattlesnakes, and maybe Miss Dina can put together a video for y'all while I'm out on the road. It's time for me to get on my motorcycle and take a little trip and just go out and have some fun for a few days. Twist the throttle, get some therapy, you know what I mean? But so I don't like feeding Bushmasters during the day because you gotta wake them up, and it kind of changes the whole dynamic. You know, they're not out in a hunt position, they're not in feed mode, so I kind of lift their boxes up and I'll let them sit for a few hours, let them wake up, and then come in and present some prey to them. But so this way you guys have something to watch while I'm not here. But anyways, if Miss Dina gets it done, you'll be watching this video and I'll be somewhere on a highway doing 100. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy it. It's a lot of work doing these videos, doing these fangs in your face shots, especially with the Bushmasters. You got to take your time. You got to turn everything off. You can only do one about every hour. You got to let the camera cool down. You got to let the lights cool down. You got to start fresh every time. You can't throw them off. Everything is a heat game with Bushmasters. There you go, big girl. But we're going to feed a few more. Okay, we got this boy, and this is a 2-year-old male, and he is already awake and ready to rumble. He's hungry. Oh, yeah! That was awesome. That was a nice long stretch. There you go, buddy. Very nice. There you can notice how that fang sheath right here, guys. See, that's the fang sheath. His fang is right there, and that's the sheath that protects that fang. And as they're envenomating a prey at them, the fang slips through that sheath, and the rest of that sheath kind of protects it. So, kind of a neat little feature on all your big Solonoglophus snakes, all your retractable fang snakes, like Bushmasters here, and your rattlesnakes and stuff like that. But let's set him in there. There you go, buddy. He's getting to be a pretty good sized boy. He's like, you woke me up, but I'm hungry anyways. Alright guys, and I got one of my big breeder males separated out in a big 5-foot Christmas tub, and you can see now, look at his eyes. They're completely opaque. He's in blue. And I separate this guy out when it's feeding time because he tends to be a little more aggressive with food, so I don't let him stay in there with the females. But what's interesting is Bushmasters are one of the few snakes, they'll feed in blue. Oh yeah, there you go, Bubba. Look at that, totally blind, in blue, and look at that feeding response. Now that is totally relying on them heat sensory pits right there. That's totally relying on its capability of picking up a heat source and delivering a very accurate strike. I mean, how cool is that? Not many snakes will eat in this very, you know, this time. I mean, when they're in blue, it's a delicate time for them, you know. but not Bushmasters. They won't pass up that opportunity for a feed. So we leave him in this tub till he sheds his skin, and then we put him back in with one of the big monster females. But isn't that neat? They are the ultimate predator. And I'll tell you, you know, some of the world's most successful predators are solitary hunters, like the Bushmaster here. Hey, how about the Bushmasters? I mean, they are the ultimate. They are definitely the ultimate predator. But, and that little copperhead, he was something, wasn't he? But hey, that's part of snake hunting. They're going to try to bite you. You get pooped on. I mean, that's just part of it. I tried to get Miss Dina to go with me, but that spot is really heavily infested with ticks, and Miss Dina don't play that shit. She ain't getting no ticks on her, so I was by myself. But hey, if you're new to the channel, hit the V logo thing and subscribe now, and come on back and check us out at Venom Central. This is Willie. We're checking out. Later.